Hello and welcome. My name is Eva and I make automatic writings for the zodiac signs. So I made this writing. It's a very powerful message about boundaries, setting boundaries once and for all. It felt good. It's very true. What we learn in this life from sneaky energies. Well, the only thing we can learn from them. So I will pull the sign. I never want to know which sign I make the the message for, because I don't want to be influenced by what I think I know about a sign. So who is this? Who has to set clear boundaries once and for all? That's Gemini. Wow, yeah, Gemini is engaged with many. So, Gemini, you have to learn to set boundaries. So, I will read you this message, Gemini. Someone or something is at the tip of your tongue. So, the picture is is a mouth. The first there was a tongue. I had just in my mind what this picture. Sorry for the bad illustration. um, okay, so it's a tongue, and you put out your tongue. It's your tongue, and there's somebody on your tongue, and the the taste buds on your tongue, who are very very small normally, and there are very very small, but this person experiences them as huge. So someone or something is at the tip of your tongue, and the measurement, the proportions. How is it possible that there is a person standing on the tip of your tongue? And this person experiences what is a normal size of your very normal taste buds as pit holes, as dangerous. Also, it is slippery, and the feeling started to grow inside of me of what the actual F are they doing on your tongue? No invitation, but starting to blame you for having the tongue that you have. The way you even put it out so they can stand there. If you would take your tongue back, you would swallow them. That you do want to avoid at all costs. But digesting them is probably, maybe actually, the quickest way to be yourself again. Digesting them. There is nothing wrong with you. Someone in your life knows no boundaries and takes cheeky advantage of your open and loyal nature. You don't have to be in this position at all. They are not a mirror. They are not a mirror. They are distorted. So they can't mirror you back, probably. You cannot learn more from them. Or maybe learn that you don't have to open your mouth only because you learned to obey to some, it says here doctor authority, but some moral standards, some something you learned. It's not correct. So they learn you that this is not correct, that you have to obey to some authority of your past, I would say. Close your mouth to them. Make your boundaries firm for you yourself. For yourself. Do it for yourself. Don't engage with them anymore if you feel that they are dancing in sneaky joy about your uncomfortability. So this is hinting at your intuition, and maybe you doubt your intuition. And it's very simple, actually, because if there is doubt in you, there must be something. There must be something wrong. A a a balanced mirror, someone who is balanced and mirrors you, they don't um, make you feel doubtful. So if you feel they are dancing in sneaky joy about your uncomfortability, so it's a toxic situation. You have to stop it once and for all. They never will, because they still get energy of you you putting your tongue out, you doing them a favor. So either they will fall off when you make that final move, or you will simply digest them. Don't be afraid to digest them. Just once and for all, let it go through your system and don't engage anymore. You are the bigger person here. It is so obvious. They only can dance on your, they only can cross your boundaries. They only can dance on your triggers. Um, that's their goal, and if you don't engage anymore, that they don't have any ground. Yeah, you take your tongue back, they don't have any ground to dance on anymore. But um if you're not sure about yourself, and if you still have to engage and work on it and stuff, they have your tongue out. You are the bigger person here. It is so obvious. Yeah, you are much bigger. You saw the proportions, like they are small. This nerve was about you only in terms of learning about your authority, your power, and your strength. So, a very clear message for you, Gemini. If this resonates, if you have somebody in your life, don't go that. Uh, I mean, of course, if it's very new and if it's a new pattern, maybe you have something to learn. If it's very old and hanging on you like a tick for years, um, don't ask anymore. Don't ask yourself anymore. Don't doubt your intuition anymore, Gemini. It's time to, yeah, close that book. So, I will shuffle for an oracle card to maybe get some more information. There's a, okay, it says the key of infinite light. Okay, we will read that. It's number 9. The key of infinite light. Number 9. The key of infinite light. Seek and you shall find. Find the teachers and teachings which feel pure to your heart. But remember, it is the inner truth of you that will ultimately set you free. Your truth. Yes, that's very fitting. With this outer obeying, maybe stuff you learned from your past, what is morally correct. Don't be rigorous and stuff. Don't be cruel. You're cruel if you don't put up with the mess others make. All that stuff. It might have taught you something in the past, But now it is the inner truth of you that will ultimately set you free. Do not give your power away, but do trust in a greater guiding wisdom at work in all aspects of your life. Ask for help for enlightened spiritual beings in any matter of concern, and help shall be granted. Believe all problems can be resolved, and a more graceful life experience is opening up for you now. Take your tongue back. A Dakini is a supernatural feminine being who inspires spiritual practice, guides one to actualize siddhis or spiritual abilities, and teaches the inner path of awakening. She protects us from negativities and restores our vital energies. She teaches us how to act with wisdom. She can be a demanding teacher, requiring us to reflect upon the mysteries she presents through our dreams, inspiration, and meditations, then proceeds to unravel them. As we do so, we develop our inner capacities and become stronger. These wild feminine creatures can be gentle or fierce or a combination of both. When she appears in a reading, travel your path and explore your questions about spirituality, awakening with confidence, for much progress can be made as you do so. Yes, some Dakinis are fully enlightened, whilst others are still in their process of awakening. Truly enlightened beings have the ability and desire to assist all other beings to enlightenment. They know how to lead us along the path because they have trod it before us. Beings of lesser development may or may not have such helpful intentions. Do you hear that? This message is about you becoming clear about this energy in your life that maybe because you are open and loyal, and maybe you for a long time thought that you have to learn something about or of from this energy, and now it's time to you have the power to discern whether this is still worthy of your engagement because there is still something to learn, or if beings of lesser development may or may not have such helpful intentions. You see? So it's, of course, strengthening your discernment. And also, of course, this energy, of course, it teaches you, and but it teaches you to um, to be more yourself and um, be your own inner guidance. To don't ask in the outside. Okay, Gemini, and I will close it off with one of these cards. Is there, I guess we all have somebody like this in our life, because especially those who actually are very quite pure and open and good-hearted. Those are the ones that have to learn to not depend on this only. We still are that, but we have to grow and come back to it, I would say, to be true to ourselves in that and don't need confirmation about it. So what else for this? Gemini, 2 cards. It says goodbye, very fitting. So you leave your past behind. Goodbye. It's my card for the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is about because having become resilient because of all the stuff that happens in life and having your boundaries. I've been waiting here area, it says. So we have been waiting here, not sure what you have to learn from that. So it says, I am asking you to move on, or you will get stiff and thus injured while waiting for a better time, waiting to see, to control the outcome even. It's not possible, but one thing is for sure. As soon as you enter the dark, the unknown, you will feel relief. Also, now I have the picture of, if you close your mouth as a symbol, it's dark in there. Just stop engaging, move away. You will not know in your guts it was good to let go, and you'll start to remember it was always you carrying for you. Yeah, with this Dakini stuff, maybe you had a teacher that you don't need no longer. And maybe this teacher, um, maybe it's this teacher who is dancing now on your tongue. You have him very close, or they very close, and because they need to take on the role of um, they need to leave, and but they need to tell to give you the strength to tell them that you don't need them any longer. Could also be. So there's a wisdom in this teacher, because somewhere they know that you need to, that it is your role to tell them no, it's enough, it's done, thank you, goodbye, it doesn't resonate anymore. And but it may not look like this in the outside. You maybe are confused why they act like they act. Could be many things, but in the end it's about you remembering it was always you caring for you. As long as there is you, all is well. Beautiful. And then we have here the 2 of Wands, a new perspective, moving on. It's also about moving on. The relaxter, relax and laugh. It moves together naturally. In motion, like the waves rolling in, the day going by. Shadows move through time. Sound frequencies of laughter are gorgeous because they are free. It's so beautiful to hear laughter, genuine laughter. I love that. It's such a beautiful feeling. The flow of what's next, brought to you by the silliness of a really good, boring and lazy, no worries in the world brainwave. When did you last feel just carefree and totally relaxed? The paradox of all is at once and letting the next thing roll in. So this is your message, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in. And if this resonated, Gemini, I would love for you to maybe give me a like or comment or subscribe. And I am behind you with this energy. We just have to go through these things and learn um, to be ourselves, and just that all has its purpose. So thank you very much and goodbye.